I'm off and come down to dishes in the morning.
Can
Because all they
Atlanta
do is
finish the
just
sweep?
eat.
The
I
answer
expect
comes
the
your
pizza to be
way.
bum, but clean up after
Next.
yourself. I'm not saying that. I feel like cursing them out sometimes.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Straight
You
ahead, it's
tired?
Wild Card Weekend, and
Trying to
we've
go
got a
cook some
great one
breakfast.
in
You
store.
hungry?
As it
You
will
want
be
to
the
eat?
Dallas Cowboys taking on the... What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Robinson will try to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Buddy.
This will be fielded at the 17. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Such an impressive punt return, 83 yards. And the Cowboys will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Well, we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Falcons offense set to go. And they come in as the 3 seed in this, very likely the last home game of the season for them, even if they win this ball game. But while they would have loved that top spot and the bye that goes with it, they're still in a pretty good position.
Well, they certainly are.
And this will be caught at the 30.
Come on, bud. He was right there.
56 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive. Suddenly, not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down. 4th and goal. And this one is right through. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodwin. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. On 3rd down, it's Goodwin. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he gets this up past the 30. Solid running there. And CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
They'll run on 1st down. Goodwin. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Goodwin. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the 2nd half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Davidson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Goodwin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 52 yards rushing for him in this 1st half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Atlanta regains possession of the football. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Fielded just inside the 30. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Yeah.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Davidson is going to fire one deep over the middle. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A big play here for Dallas. And even 40 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Goodwin, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Goodwin. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick here is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ramsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll drop the throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Ramsey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll look to throw again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
What's the deal, y'all? Go!
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ramsey. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He made his first, this from 47 yards out.
Wow.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So we come upon halftime. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Off the play fake. Davidson. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
To throw on third down. Davidson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be Falcon football. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire fourth remaining, so stranger things have happened.
Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson, 38 yards. And the Falcons are back within a score. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. They'll look to throw. Tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Dallas offense set for this next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2nd and a couple. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, I have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
And he missed the simple-ass fucking play. Come on, man.
And that's a really good job defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
This nigga missed another thing. He missed both throws to wide open people.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now a throw here.
You can make that roll out and make a down throw. I can't make regular throw.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw
Regular throw.
downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're
Regular
can
throw.
uncover themselves downfield and create
Man
catches.
wide open. This man rolling out, throwing dimes.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
You see this, man. You see this.
The Falcons 1st down as they're able to
17-6 lead. About to win it down.
You hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
Oh my God! Oh, I hit the button for him to switch. That's freaking going the other way.
Powerful arm isn't the number one.
Bro, what is that? What is that? Come on, man. What is that? I hit the button and the whole. Bro, come on, man.
Quarterback, but when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts from 21 yards away. And the Falcons have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful. And it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep
this nigga can't make the regular throws, man. Come on, bro. This is ridiculous, yo. It's ridiculous.
Now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Taking it about the 36. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson will get this up to about the 44.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock.
Down the numbers. There he goes. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And
yo, come on, man.
Fourth quarter, yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons are an extra point away. It's a 3-score game. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
No ball.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And McKee now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. McKee to throw here.
Look at the throw to. Look at the man was
going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Right to it.
And this throw will be intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happening?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Short throw caught by Pitts. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 101 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And out now come the Cowboys. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Put it in the garbage.
One play has
Cut the light on and put it in the garbage.
Already, and another 1st and 10.
He taking it in the bathroom.
McKee now to throw. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's McKee. Going up top.